having a great week so far. And I just really want to encourage you with daily Devo. Boom, shakalaka. Hey, Sunnyhill Next Gen. Welcome to today's daily Devo. I hope you're having a good week. Today I want to talk about a story found in Matthew 14, if you've got a Bible with you. Basically, it's this story about Jesus and his friends. And Jesus tells his friends to go out on a boat. Jesus goes off and prays for a while. And while they're halfway through the middle of this Sea of Galilee, a storm comes. And it's an absolute crazy storm, like swish. Don't know if that helps you imagine it, probably not. But basically, it's this crazy nutter of a storm. And his friends find himself in the middle of it. And it got me to thinking, because actually I think some of us probably feel like we're in a storm right now. That during this whole global frustration, we're in the middle of a storm. Maybe your GCSEs just got cancelled for the time being. Your A-levels did. Maybe you're in the last year of year 6. And you just feel like the floor's being wiped from beneath you. Maybe your home situation isn't great. Maybe you have a family illness that's not great at the moment. And you just feel like you're in the middle of a storm, like in the middle of this battle. And what I love about this story is that Jesus' friends are in the middle of a storm, quite literally. And Jesus comes on and he's walking on water, which I, for one, think is pretty epic. And then he's like, take courage, I am here. There is such power in those words, I am here. I just thought of when you have a nightmare and your parents come in and they're like, it's all right, I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. I've got you. There's such power in those words. They mean so much. And so we don't have control over whether the storm comes or not, but we do have control about where we look. You see, later in the story, this guy called Peter comes out and he's like, I'm going to walk on water, Jesus. I'm coming out. If it's you, I'm coming out. So he comes out on water and he's walking to Jesus, having this completely epic moment. And then all of a sudden he starts looking around and he realises that absolutely nuts weather. And so he starts to sink because he's taken his eyes off Jesus. And Jesus lifts him out, absolutely saves him, and it's epic. But what's the challenge in this is that where Peter looked really mattered, and where we look really matters during these times. You see, because in Hebrews 2:1 it says, pay close attention to what you've heard, lest we drift from it. It's kind of like this challenge to remind us of what Jesus has done. And so while we're in this craziness where it feels like we're being thrown about, focus in again on Jesus. And it's easy to do that on a Sunday when you've got your online stream or when we're doing these devotionals. It's really easy. But when we're feeling overwhelmed by the storm, take a moment, calm down and look at Jesus, because he's saying to you, take courage, I am here. When you trust in Jesus, he's got your back. He's trustworthy. Absolutely trustworthy. Take your fears, take everything to him. He's got your back. He's here. Take care, Next Gen.